welcome back. So yes, this is a new IPO. It's a big one. Will it really revive interest on the primary market once again? VSS Mani, founder and CEO of Just Dial, now joins in. Mr. Mani, good morning. Thanks for being with us. Now, it's a very big issue, not just for Just Dial, but for the market as a whole. We know that. Interestingly, it's actually all private equity firms that are selling stake in the IPO. It's not that there's any fresh fundraising happening for the company. What is the major reason behind all the PE exits that will take place?
Actually, that's not true. The PE funds have invested in the company as early as 2006, 2007, then in 2009, 11, and also as recently as last year. Last year's investment was at a valuation of 3,450 crores post-money. So the PE funds are big believers in Just Dial. In fact, they're not all of them are selling out. It's just a part of the stake they're selling just to make it to that 25% dilution, because that's a kind of requirement right now. So we had to get to the 25%. So 21% of the offer is sold by PE funds, and 4% the promoters had to chip in to make it to 25 because there was a special request from the PE funds. But when they came in 06, 07, we kind of said like in 5 years' time we would probably list the company. So we are just doing that. There's no need for us to raise money into the company because the company is very well funded, and we have a lot of cash, and we are also very profitable.
I understand that it is a high cash generating business. So just help us understand the business itself. Now for your revenues, what proportion comes from mobile queries, phone-based queries, and what proportion comes from the internet, and what is more profitable for you?
In fact, Just Dial operates in multiple platforms, including internet, mobile internet, apps, all kinds of platforms, including voice. And when we monetize, we don't separately sell our products. So you'll have to buy Just Dial as one single package. But 61% of our traffic comes from internet, and that's growing at a much, much higher pace than the voice traffic.
How do you foresee the growth in advertising rates, especially in view of the competition?
We have insignificant competition, honestly speaking, in the space that we operate. And if you look at, we have been riding the wave of basically the cultural shift among Indian businesses. They have realized that new age mediums like Just Dial can be far more effective than traditional advertising medium. So we have benefited from that, and in the future we're going to benefit even more, because as internet penetration in India really goes up, today it's about 11.4% as compared to other BRIC nations. India internet penetration we are very under internet penetrated market. BRIC nations are way about 40%. So which we see that in the next 5 years time, pretty much the internet penetration go up to as high as 40%, but this time it will be through the cell phone route, which means people will have phones which will be smartphones, and with data plans which are very cost effective and you would have 24/7 internet access. With that kind of access, you can imagine the growth for the company. The existing users will be using it for more number of things and more number of activities, and at the same time it will reach a wider audience.
My company currently derives max revenues from around 11 major cities. Do you intend to expand into new geographies in terms of revenue contribution?
Our product is available from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, any city in India. Anybody could access it, either go online or even dial a number, 0 and 10 times 8 number, and you can get information. Our monetization has been primarily from the top 11 cities. We get about 93% of our revenue from the top 11 cities. About 7% comes from tier 2, tier 3 cities. As going forward, you will see more share coming from tier 2, tier 3 cities. With increasing usage, there will be better monetization.
What is the annual churn ratio? How many of the businesses that come on board with Just Dial to advertise, how many of them actually continue on an annual basis?
We are dealing with small, medium businesses. Usually there is a 20% worldwide mortality when it comes to small businesses, so which means a business which is there today, a year later it may not be there. So there will always be a churn in that nature. In addition to that 20%, there will be another 20-22% that is people who just drop out various reasons. They join you back, but it's just a very difficult number to keep track of. What we keep track of is the number of active paying customers, which has gone phenomenally high, which is from in the last 4 years, you kind of more than tripled it.
True. Now, in fact, utilization levels stand around about 40 to 50%. Do you expect to maintain same levels, or do you see some margin benefits by improving utilization?
Margin benefit you'll definitely see as more traffic moves online and the cost of rendering to online traffic is negligible. You will see a margin growth there, one. And two, a large percentage of our cost is fixed costs. Being internet business, the fixed costs that is there, which will obviously with increased growth and revenue, we will see a huge growth in the margin as well.
Just Dial is also keen on launching a US style and internet business partner with one of its existing PE investors that will be independent of the Indian entity. Just Dial is likely to also get royalty for use of its brand name. Kindly elaborate as to on this plan that you actually have.
So the brand Just Dial is owned by the Just Dial India company, Just Dial Limited, and the technology is Just Dial India Limited. So we actually had the US part of the business which we launched in 2009, which was part of the India business, but it was perceived as a short-term risk for investors. So hence we mirrored the same shareholding structure and separated it out. But Just Dial India would continue to benefit if at all that company flourishes. You will gain immensely through royalties that will come to it without any downside. But there is always a chance that we may, just get that, cancel that agreement and have the thing operational in the India business only. Whatever is best. We don't want to run several companies. We want to just focus on one brand, one product, one approach.
Give us a sense as to what kind of feedback did you actually pick up from your roadshows that you've been conducting over the last couple of weeks? How are you expecting the investors? What kind of response have you actually picked up so far in terms of just the roadshows, and what are your expectations from the IPO?
We've done the global roadshow, couple of global roadshows, and the response has been phenomenal beyond our expectations actually. And these are very high quality investors, and it'll be very exciting for us to know that so many high quality investors are interested in owning a large chunk of our company.
All right, thanks so much for joining us for the details. Good luck with the IPO. That's Just Dial. Lots of interest there within the retail population as well, because there's a safety net. So the management is promising essentially if the stock falls below the issue price, then they'll buy it back at the same price.
Well, the valuation that we're talking about, 30 to 36 times, is where the company's been valued. Another niche player coming in as far as the market goes. All right, on that note, it's time to take a quick break right now, but up next